Hi guys, we are finally live at Buzz today with the Buzz CEO and founder, Hanneke Rauch. Hi Hanneke.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. So we just wanted to have a discussion today, and we hope you're all tuning in right now. So tell me more about Buzz and what makes it different.
So at Buzz we do drama, dance and singing as a 3-in-1 integrated program for children. It's tons of fun and it does exactly what it says on the box. But really that is how we achieve our real objective, which is the 4 pillars of Buzz. The promise, which is to build confidence, boost social skills, be creative, get buzzing through the drama, dance and singing. So that's the hidden objective. I think that's what makes us different. We do that in a uniquely fun way with a uniquely developed curriculum and original music for the kids.
That's awesome. That sounds awesome. Okay, so now what we wanted to talk about today was obviously how do you think the arts boost confidence in children? So I just wanted to ask, how do you think the arts actually do this?
Okay, so, I don't think there's much else out there that can equip children with the tools to help build social and communication skills and confidence. Nowadays, there's so much screen time, there's so much competition and pressure out there in the world, there's so much technology, and we really have to fight very hard for interaction still being a part of children's lives. So in terms of what drama, dance and singing and performing and creative arts really do for children is allow a space in a world where imagination is still king, where we really put that at the center of everything, where there's no tools and tricks and gimmicks to help entertain children, where there's an exchange between me and the child in an imaginary space, putting on characters or accents, whatever it might be. And by doing this, it's become slightly less serious, playful. There is no right, there is no wrong. And in that environment, children are just slowly but surely given this platform where they're allowed to express, be free, have fun, make mistakes, and very naturally that confidence starts to build. Obviously through the actual mediums of singing, dancing, moving your body, embodying, being in your body, that also starts to happen. But I really think it's the creative play, it's the imagination, it's the problem solving and the creative thinking that really does that for children.
I mean, as an adult, I miss using my imagination as a kid. You kind of almost lose it a little bit when you get older.
And you have that natural confidence only as a child. I mean, one of my favorite stories is always, or examples is always like you walk into a room full of adults and you ask a bunch of adults, who here can sing? And the adults would be like, she can. Maybe 2 people would be, and you'd be in a room full of adults. Who can dance? Same kind of thing. And everyone sort of, shrinks. Who's great at acting or writing or drawing? Go into a classroom of children and say, who here is a great dancer? Everyone. Me! Everyone. Who's a great singer? Me! Who can draw really beautifully? Me!
That's great.
And it's that natural confidence. So when people say to me that a child is incredibly introverted, that's of course a character, and that's fine. But I believe that there's a natural confidence in all children, whatever personality they end up having, that really does need to be ignited. It's a muscle, and just like any other muscle, it actually requires activation and practice to keep it strong. And if you don't do it at a very young age, you're looking at some problems, especially in the world that we're moving into, where it's just more and more technology, robots.
And pressure,
We're going to need to interact with each other, and we're going to need to actually make that a priority in our lives and our children's lives.
I just wanted to ask you, what impacts have you personally seen, let's say, in a child that you know in their lives that have been impacted by the arts?
Wow, so many. There's literally been thousands of children that have come through Buzz since we started. And before that, I was a teacher in the UK, working with performing arts. And before that, I was a teacher here in Joburg. And it's endless, it's endless, it's endless, it's endless. The examples that I can give you, from just giving kids the platform to do what they love and enjoy and express themselves, to those children who have been written off as naughty, or just, medication. They're just really active, and they like to move, and they have ants in their pants, where a platform like Buzz and the Performing Arts will give those children a platform to express all of that and let it out, and channel in a constructive way to those children who actually really feel desperately, cripplingly introverted, and through gentle and natural exposure to performing arts. This is not pressuring them and being like, sing louder. It's naturally through fun. You see that confidence really start to blossom. So there's so many different character types of children. Every single one is unique. And then how it matches with what performing arts can give them. There's not one child, not one out there that cannot benefit from exposure to creative and performing arts. I have individual stories that I can tell you about children who came in the very first time to some of our workshops, desperately afraid or desperately introverted. Parents would confess and say the school's ready to put them on Ritalin and all sorts of therapies, which of course we don't knock. We don't say that doesn't have a place, but I do think that sometimes these things are overprescribed and too quickly, sort of the labels are put onto children too quickly, and really what they need and what they're suffering from. It's just they're suffering from being a child.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I mean? Like, that's the only thing they are ill with, is childhood.
Yeah, I've read a lot of studies that have said that creative play is an enormous influencer in losing that natural energy in children with ADHD.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. I think, just like I said before, it's overprescribed, it's it's real. These are real conditions. It's out there, and we need to give everything its space and place. But a thing that can underpin, support, and help, without doubt, wherever on the spectrum or not on the spectrum a given child is always and will always be creative and expressive arts, because it can only help, it can only aid, it can only support. It's great fun.
Yeah.
It's fun, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, children need that more than anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Hanneke. I look forward to chatting to you again sometime soon.
Absolutely.
Great.
Claire.
Bye.
Thank you.